The airport terminal was drowning in noise, but somehow, the old man in the navy blue uniform sat in complete silence, alone, unnoticed, invisible. People rushed past him without even a glance. His medals glimmered softly under the fluorescent lights, but to the crowd, he was just another old traveler in need of assistance. Until Daniel, the single dad janitor sweeping near gate 14, heard a soft whisper escape the old man's lips, "Kami-sama, Tasuket. God, help me." Daniel froze. Those were Japanese words he hadn't heard since his late wife, Aiko, used to whisper them during her hardest nights battling cancer. He turned slowly, eyes widening as he took in the man's trembling hands and clouded eyes. The old man was trying to read the signs, but his vision was failing. And no one, absolutely no one, had bothered to stop. The struggle begins. Daniel put his broom aside and walked over. "Sir, are you okay?" he asked gently. The old man blinked up, startled. "Sumimasen, wakaranai," he murmured. "Sorry, I don't understand." Something inside Daniel cracked open, an old ache mixed with memory. And without thinking, he switched languages. "Deijobu desu ka, tetsudemasho ka, are you all right? Can I help you?" The old man gasped, his entire face softening as if he had finally been found. "You speak Japanese," he whispered. Daniel nodded. "My wife was Japanese. She taught me before she passed." The old man's lips trembled. I am Admiral Kenji Takahashi. I came for a veterans conference. I cannot find my connecting flight. My eyes, they are failing." He swallowed sharply. And no one would stop. Daniel's chest tightened. He knew that feeling too well, being invisible, being overlooked. The world rarely paused for janitors or old men. A single dad's hidden battles. Daniel helped the Admiral to a seat, and they talked. Not as a decorated officer and a janitor, but as two men who had known loss. Daniel shared how he'd been working double shifts to raise his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. How people treated him like background noise. How he sometimes felt like life had passed him by. The Admiral nodded slowly. People forget that dignity does not come from uniforms or rank. It comes from the heart. But just as Daniel prepared to help him find his gate, an announcement crackled overhead. Flight A12 to Washington, D.C. has been moved to Gate 49. Boarding ends in 10 minutes. Gate 49 was nearly a 15-minute walk. The Admiral gripped the armrest, fear hitting him hard. "I cannot make it. Not with these legs." Daniel took a breath. "Then I'll get you there. No matter what." The race through the terminal. Daniel lifted the Admiral's bag and offered his arm. But the Admiral stumbled, the old injury in his leg flaring. Daniel made a decision without hesitation. He crouched down. "Sir, climb on. I'll carry you." The Admiral's eyes widened. No, I cannot let. "Either you trust me," Daniel said softly, "or you miss your conference." With trembling pride, Admiral Takahashi placed his hands on Daniel's shoulders. And Daniel carried him through the terminal, past shocked onlookers, past people who had ignored the Admiral minutes earlier. Sweat dripped down Daniel's back. His muscles burned, but he remembered his wife's words. Kindness is the only rank that matters. Halfway there, the Admiral's voice broke. "My own son does not speak to me anymore. You, a stranger, carry me as if I were family." Daniel puffed breathlessly. "Maybe God just wanted you to meet someone who still sees you." The final challenge. When they reached Gate 49, the staff were closing the door. "Please wait," Daniel yelled. The Admiral lifted his head. In a voice full of authority that once commanded fleets, he declared, "I am Admiral Kenji Takahashi of the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force. I must board this flight." The staff froze. Then their eyes fell on the medals. They opened the door. As they guided the Admiral inside, he turned to Daniel with a trembling smile. "You have shown me more honor than any soldier I have led." Daniel blinked rapidly, fighting back tears. "I only did what anyone should have done." The Admiral shook his head. But no one else did. He pressed a card into Daniel's palm. "My personal contact. If you ever need anything, you come to me." The Admiral's gift. 2 weeks passed. Life returned to sweeping floors, fixing broken chairs, packing Lily's lunch for school. Daniel assumed he would never hear from the Admiral again. But one morning, the airport director approached him. "Daniel, you need to come to my office." Daniel's stomach dropped. Was he being fired? But when he entered, he found a large envelope on the desk, and a letter inside written in elegant Japanese calligraphy. "To the man who carried me when the world looked away." Inside the envelope was a full scholarship to a local academy for Lily, a job offer, interpreter assistant, triple his salary, a note, "Dignity recognizes dignity. You lifted me, now allow me to lift you." Daniel dropped into a chair, tears streaming down his face. Lily hugged him tightly. "Daddy, are we gonna be okay now?" Daniel nodded, overwhelmed. "Yes, sweetheart, God sent us help, when no one else would." A final message of the story. In a world where people walk fast and care little, one janitor changed an admiral's life, not with power, not with rank, but with humanity. And the admiral changed his. Because sometimes the person everyone overlooks is the one heaven has chosen to shine the brightest. Kindness is a language every heart understands, even when spoken in Japanese.